Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about my YouTube journey and answering some of your questions about my journey. Before we get into the questions, long story short with my journey and where I'm at right now, I started my YouTube channel back in January of 2019. I posted my very first video on January 8th. Didn't really take it seriously up until COVID took over the world, and a lot of us who are on YouTube right now and who subscribe to my channel, we all started basically at the same time. COVID just pretty much took over our lives and we really had nothing else to do and decided to jump onto YouTube and explore the YouTube world. And fast forwarding to January 2021, I finally got monetized. There were a few tears shed, but I'm here. I have accomplished more than what I thought I could, and there's definitely goals along the way that need to be accomplished still. So moving on to the questions now, because I didn't want to spend a lot of time talking about my journey and sobbing over YouTube. So let's get to the first question. Why did you start YouTube? I started because I just wanted to have fun. I just did it for fun, and come lockdown, I just wanted to somehow become a little bit more creative. I didn't really have a creative outlet. Like, I can't draw, can't sing, can't dance, can't do any of that, and I wanted to explore what I could do with YouTube, and so YouTube kind of just became my creative outlet. What do you love most about YouTube? Aside from obviously making content, I absolutely love the YouTube community and just making new friends, and along the way some of them have actually become like genuine friends of mine. You'd be surprised at how many things you have in common with these people who are also small YouTubers, and it's actually really fun just branching out to other people who are not just like from your own city but just around the world. Do you have a full-time job? If yes, how do you balance working full-time and YouTube? I do have a full-time job, and I'm really blessed to have the schedule that I have because it really allows me to have basically like the afternoon and evening to do YouTube, but it did take some trial and error to figure out a schedule that works for me, and I just feel like if this is something that you do want to pursue, you'll make it happen. How do you stay consistent with uploading and creating content? Number one, think ahead, create a list of video ideas. Number two, create a schedule for yourself. So I usually record on Saturdays, and then on Sunday, Monday, I edit, and then on Wednesday, I upload my videos. And number three, if you can, try to film 2 videos in one day, because honestly, that helps a lot. How did you learn how to edit? In the beginning, I honestly did not know anything about editing. I didn't know anything about iMovie. It was actually my boyfriend Renee who taught me the basics on iMovie, and from there I kind of just looked up everything on YouTube. What is your story behind creating and wanting to continue to create content for YouTube? So like I said, it is a creative outlet of mine. It also has become a hobby as well. It keeps me busy, and I just want to be able to share my experiences with you guys, and so hopefully along the way, whether it be fashion, beauty, fitness, or just sharing my experience, I really hope it does help you guys in some sort of way. What equipment do you use? I use the Canon G7X Mark II, and I also use my DJI, what is it called? Pocket 2, and I also just use iMovie to edit. What were your initial fears and doubts when you started YouTube? Do you still have them? I didn't have any doubts when I started YouTube, but I did have fears. One being people making fun of me, especially people who know me making fun of me and maybe mocking me behind my back. But at the end of the day, who's making money on YouTube? I am. They're not. So I'm doing something that they aren't, and if they want to continue to mock me behind my back, I don't know who is. Honestly, I'm not saying that anyone is, but if there is somebody who is, then so be it. Clearly they're still watching my videos and they're giving me views. Favorite YouTuber? I would have to say Alyssa Lenore. She is just goals. Her IG is aesthetic, her YouTube channel is aesthetics. I just love her. And also Sadie Adlis, she also lives in Toronto, and she's just so relatable, and that's it, just those two. What's your favorite video on your channel? My favorite video on my channel would probably have to be the yoga challenge that I did with my boyfriend. That was like way back. I'm pretty sure in 2019. If I can link the video up above somewhere here, then I will, if YouTube lets me go that far back. But if not, you guys should look for it. What are your YouTube goals? This year, my goal is to reach 2K subscribers. And just long-term wise, I want to be able to collab with big brands to expand my creativity. How did you start making money on YouTube? I get this question a lot from people who obviously aren't creating content on YouTube. But I needed to reach the monetization requirements, which is 4K watch minutes, which I ended up getting in December of 2020. And I also had to get 1K subscribers, and that I reached at the end of January of this year. Tips to grow on YouTube. So tip number 1, be consistent. Tip number 2, have fun. Tip number 3, watch other small YouTubers. And tip number 4, make some new friends. Be friends with other small YouTubers, because honestly, they will be the people who support you the most. And these friendships will go beyond YouTube as well. That was my little journey on YouTube, and a little bit of a Q&A as well. And so if you guys enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have any questions about YouTube. Doesn't matter if y'all just want to chat, I'm all for that too. And of course, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, go do that right now, and we will see you in the next video.